In our last video, after spending a couple of lovely weeks in Strangford Lough, we continued up the coast of Ireland to Belfast. From there, we progressed up the coast to Red Bay, our launch point to cross the Irish Sea to Scotland. Passing the Mull of Kintyre, we continued on north to the island of Gir, where we spent a couple of lovely weeks. In this week's video, we will take you up the Sound of Jura, past the terrifying Gulf of Corryvreckan, through the Sound of Lewing, and up to Oban, where we spent the night. We then continued north, up the Linn of Lorne, through the tricky Eileancoch, just as tricky to say as to pass, along the beautiful Loch Linney, and all the way to Fort William, where we joined the Caledonian Canal. From there we spent a very pleasant week traversing Scotland, even enjoying a bit of steam train spotting, some breathtaking canal sections, and of course the beautiful lochs. Finally, we ended at Inverness, where we joined the North Sea. There's the island of Jura. Absolutely beautiful this morning. The sun is shining, it's warm, sea state is completely smooth. The three paps they call those, that's the three main mountains on the island of Jura. I sweep around, absolutely beautiful. And of course you've got the mainland over here on this side, starboard side. A few little islands sticking out there. You see the head sails are filling a bit, so we're on track. We have to get to Scarborough, the island of Scarborough Flow. We've got to get there for about 3:30, and we're on track for that. That's to avoid the worst of the tidal rips through the Corryvreckan. Brenda's just down below making coffee. Oh God, it's a hard life. Coffee and chocolate and views like that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have to leave you, I'm afraid, to enjoy this coffee and chocolate. I'll catch you later. Hey everybody, it's what time is it? Just coming up to 3 o'clock, and we are approaching Scarborough and the Corryvreckan, the Gulf of Corryvreckan. It's the infamous Corryvreckan. My pilot guide warns me not to get inadvertently dragged into it, and I can show it to you. I can barely take my eyes off the course here because there are whirlpools everywhere. But over there, that's Scarborough, and that gap down between the two, the headland and that island, is the Corryvreckan. I wanted to arrive here at 3:30, which is the turn of the tide. So we've had to motor against a foul tide in order to reach here at 3:30 when the tide turns. It's the only way we could do this journey to Oban. We couldn't come up on the flood, because if we'd come up on the flood, we'd have got to here just as ebbed, and then we wouldn't have got to Oban. So we had to do it this way round, really. I mean, we wouldn't have got to Oban because we'd have run out of time, because the flood didn't start until midday, back where we came from. So this is the only way to do it. But I noticed that our speed is suddenly starting to increase up to 4 knots now, 3.94 knots. We've been struggling at about 2.5 knots for the last couple of hours, so it's been really quite hard going, but my timing looks as if it's going to work out okay. We've arrived just in time. It's obviously the tide is turning and the wind has gone up, so we're actually doing some sailing. So look, everything's heaving away. Now I'm really pleased that we left the sails up, or rather that we put them up, because now they're working for us, and if we did have an engine failure now, we could actually sail away from the entrance of the Corrie Vrecken, so that's good. Basically, we've just got to get to Oban before dark. Sorry, Randy?
I don't know if they're going straight or if they're going to go cross over.
They may cross ahead of us. We'll just keep an eye on them. Gulf of Corrie Vrecken. Thank you. Goodbye. The lovely island of Skaba. Boat will steer a lot better now that it's got some wind in it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So far so good. Let's just hope it continues all the way to Oban. It's 4 o'clock, 4:05. We are here in the middle of the Sound of Ling. So between the island of Ling and the island of Skaba. We're doing 6.7 knots. We've got really nice wind. You can see from the wind generators over there, look. Another 25 minutes we should be out of this because we're doing so well, 6.8 knots. We're keeping the power on because this little bit here at the top is very restricted, and we couldn't rely on sailing through there without a lot of local knowledge. And then we're joining the Firth of Lorne, so we go out into the Firth of Lorne through the Sound of Inish, between the Inish Island and the mainland, or island of Sail, and then we run up the coast here through to the right of the island of Carrera, through the Carrera Sound and to Oban. But there are some massive mountains here that look quite spectacular where we're going. There's a lighthouse there, and we have to go to starboard of that, and there should be another one which I can't see at the moment. It may be round the corner there. We have to go between the two of them. So I better get back to my piloting, because as I say, it does get very restricted here. There are various areas here at very low rocks just below the surface, so we have to be careful. Oh, look at this, nearly 9 knots, look, and we're just above idle. So fantastic. Most of that's basically the tidal stream here. We're on the flood now. You can see it swirling around here. We've got to go between these 2 points here, so I better keep my eye on that. You can see the jagged course I have to have. I mean, some places on here are, for instance, 47 metres, 21 metres, 25 metres, but then you've got like 3 metres here, 3.4 metres here, 3.1, 2.7, 2.4, some very low places in the middle of it in nowhere. It's a really weird place. Right, talk to you in a bit.
I can't see anything. It's gone.
It's over on your left. It's over to your left, Randy. That's it.
I can't see anything, Rich.
We're just arriving at Oban. We're 45 minutes out. That's the channel, Carrera Sound, I think it's called. You can just see some buildings in the far distance. I'm pretty sure that is probably Oban. So it's quite an interesting approach. It's some nice scenery. We have no idea where we're going to stay. There is a transit marina that you can't book in advance, so it's first come first serve. We just have to turn up, but there is another marina there as well if we can't get onto that, and failing that, hopefully we'll find a boat like an old fishing boat we can moor up, breast up with. Don't know, so we'll see. Good evening, everybody. It's I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock. It's We're in Oban. Randy and I have just come back from a pub where we've enjoyed a couple of really nice beers and met some really wonderful people. And this is our scene. We're just about to have cheese on toast. We haven't eaten all day, so we're hungry. But I thought I'd just let you see what Oban looks like. Nice little place. Lots of pubs, some restaurants, some nice boats here. There's a Dutch boat alongside, Norwegian one over there. They're doing charters, and we're ready to go. We're leaving here at 6 o'clock in the morning so that we can make the Caledonian Canal by probably around about 12. But I think we have to be there before 3 because otherwise on spring tides there's not enough water to get in 2 hours either side of high tide. So low tide, sorry, 2 hours either side of low tide. So there we go. Catch you in a bit. Morning. It's Thursday, 17th of July. Randy and I are on the move again. We've just left Oban. I don't know whether you can see in the distance there the ferry just coming out. It's a lovely morning. It's going to be sunny all morning. We're motoring, but in a couple of hours time the wind's going to pick up and we'll be able to get some sails up. Looking back over the mountain ranges around us, we're going to the big daddy of all of them. We're getting up to the Caledonian Canal, which is overlooked by Ben Nevis, which is up there. I think it's probably that one sticking up there. It looks like the tallest. So yeah, it's looking good. We'd rather be sailing, but this is a nice way to start the day. Have a look at these lovely hills. This is called the Marvin Peninsula. That runs all the way down past that fishing boat there. So it's mainland Scotland. Let me just take you around the other side. Caveat always is add 100% to, you know, how beautiful they are, because when you're actually here it's very different from seeing it at long distance on a wide angle sports camera. But that is spectacular to be here looking at that. It looks absolutely brilliant, and that's where we're going up there.
Right. At the moment I can only see 2 pots.
Oh yeah, Randy's on lobster pot duty. They're not too bad in Scotland, I have to say. It's nothing like in places like around Cornwall and around there. Isn't that lovely? Again, we are just arriving at the entry to the Caledonian Canal. That's on the west side, of course, going towards Inverness. That's just up there somewhere. Never been here before, so we'll just have to keep on going until we recognise something. That's Leader, who we met in where did we meet Leader? In Bangor, wasn't it? And this is Fort William, and behind Fort William is Ben Nevis. That's that mountain right behind it. And we've slowed right down because we're a little bit ahead of time. We'll probably end up a little bit early, but that's okay. We can hover around here somewhere, go over and say hello to Leader or something like that. There you go, Fort William. That's what it looks like. And somewhere up there is the sea lock into the canal. Bring you back in a minute.
Starboard, over. Perfect, we're coming.
Hi all. I'm knackered. Both Randy and I are absolutely shot. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, is it? Nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've just stopped. We made it to the Caledonian Canal and we've come at the first 3 locks. Sea lock and then 3 more locks, so 4 altogether. And we've just moored up right underneath in the shadow of Ben Nevis. So for those of you who are not from Britain, it's a very famous mountain in Scotland. And this is the beginning of the Caledonian Canal from west to east. And yeah, beautiful. It's quiet. Apparently there's an extremely good pub down here, good food and cheap beer. What's not to like? I think you can do this. It's only 60 miles, so you could do it probably in 2 days easily enough. But the licence that you pay for, which by the way is over 500 quid, it's not cheap, this canal. It's that week. It's a week's licence. Okay, so you get 1 week on this canal, and you can do what you like with it. You know, you can take as long as you like, but obviously you've got to get through in the 7 days. Otherwise, I suppose they charge you another week. But so we're going to do that. We'll probably do no more than about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours a day maybe. And it's not one long canal. They're short sections of canal that connect locks, including the famous Loch Ness, for instance. So it's quite varied. I'm really quite looking forward to it, to be honest with you. So anyway, catch you later. Bye. Really, thinking about it, we've done the Caledonian Canal. I haven't really sort of thought about it, but this is the end, and it's been well worth it. Well done, British Waterways Scotland. Well done, and thank you very much for the trip. All the staff have been fantastic, by the way, all the way down. All the lock keepers have been absolutely brilliant, without exception. Absolutely fantastic. Well done to everyone. Thank you.